Okay, so I'm getting ready to finish up my studio setup. And I was waiting for one part, which is the inserts, because these wheels are going to go on my folding table so I can move this thing around when I need to inside my office. At least more easily, I should say. So here are the inserts that I've been waiting on. Now, I ordered a set before, which is these right here. But they're a little bit too small, I should say, for the hole, because these are 5/8, and I thought I had it measured right, but apparently I didn't. So I went ahead and got these 3/4, and they should fit, hopefully. Okay, so I've switched camera angles so at least you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take these out of the wrapper, and fingers crossed that they're gonna fit this time. All right, they're a little bit tight, but I think if I put a little hammer to it, it'll fit eventually. But the other ones I got, they were way too small because they slipped in there too easily. See, they just fall right in. So let me see if these measure up. Okay, this will fit, but it's a little bit tight for the hole, so I gotta grab my trusty old hammer and try to bang them in there. So let me get the hammer and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I pretty much got it all the way in there, I just need to get the edges off that, you know, got shaved while it was going down. So I can use this knife right here and try to smooth it out. Or I can use my little wire cutter right here and try to trim them off also. But that's not doing a clean cut, so I'm just going to use this knife and just try to peel off the edges. Give it that smooth look. There it is. So all I have to do now is put the wheel inside there and just put a hard push to it. Okay, so I had to get a little piece of plywood here just to try to help get it in the hole, because it's a little bit of force you have to put to it, and I think I just have to apply a little heavier force by just banging it in there. There you go, 2 tap and it's in. So now that's sitting nice and pretty inside of there. So all I have to do now is just do the same thing to the rest of these right here, these other feet. And this thing will be easily movable from now on. So I'm just gonna do that right now and just speed up the process. Okay, so I was able to get all 4 wheels nice and snug. So now I have wheels on my desk, I say my self-made desk, using a folding table, and that thing I built over there that's going to go on top. So now when it's time for me to move this stuff around inside the studio, I can lean it up against the wall or pull it out when I need to. It's going to be easily maneuverable now because this stuff is on wheels. So I'm going to flip this thing over and just give it a test run to see how well it works as far as maneuvering, and then I'm just going to put all that stuff back on top, and I should be good to go from this point on. So as you can see, it's moving more freely now, so I don't have to sit there and try to struggle with dragging it back and forth. It just maneuver easily. I can turn it around 360 degrees if I wanted to, left, right, back, forward. It doesn't matter which direction I want to go. It's just easier to maneuver right now, which is perfect. Okay, so the studio renovation is completed. Now that I got my wheel on my table that's holding the rack for my DJing and YouTube video producing, the whole entire project is now complete. So the only thing I have to do now is just clean up the area, which include, you know, running the vacuum and pick up all these debris that's been falling on the carpet. Once I do that, I'm going to do a final video, just a quick roundabout video so you can see what it looks like when it's nice and neat and everything is in order. Now, if you're looking for a way to add wheels to whatever table you have or even furnitures, you can do the same thing I do so you can make your stuff more maneuverable. And you might not have never seen somebody actually put wheels on a folding table, but that folding table is my work table. So it's not just something that I use to put food on and stuff like that. It's actually my work table. So the rack goes on top and all of this stuff is easy to disassemble so I can move stuff when I need to. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. If it was enjoyable or is something that you can like because it's a good idea, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I want to thank you for taking the time for watching it. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.